Hello. I wanted to take a minute to go over a feature that we've added in Vicinity 4.32, which is released on September 30th, 2020. For really forever, our system has looked at and worked with forecasts as part of MRP. So there are forecast records in a table called forecasts that can be used by MRP to substitute instead of or augment sales orders. So 6 months from now, you think you're going to sell this amount in this month, and the system will in effect put a demand placeholder in the system so that it's getting ready for that. So it is anticipating the raw material requirements, etc. Up until this release, all of that work needed to be done in Excel. And you can do your forecasting work, etc. And then we would be able to take your forecast spreadsheet and play with it a little bit and have it automatically update into our system. What we've done is automated that process now. So we've always had forecasts in our system. What we've done is we've automated the ability to populate the forecast table. I'm using Vicinity View right now just to show you the records that are in the forecast table. This, of course, Vicinity View is read-only. So the way you get records into the forecast table now is through a new screen called Import Forecast. It's part of the production scheduling role. So the Import Forecast screen actually is very, very simple. There's a download template, which we'll do first, and then there's an import file. So first off, the download template, what we'll do is give you an Excel spreadsheet that has all of the forecast records that are in Vicinity and drop them out in Excel for you to get started. So in this case, so let's just say forecast 1 because I'm playing with that. It will download that file, open up Excel, and actually save it in the location that you dictated. This file is now ready for you to edit. You can edit directly simply by coming in and typing in, say, 1500, say 1600, etc. So it can you can type it in directly here, or you could use whatever forecasting tool and algorithm you're doing to populate this spreadsheet. It just needs to be in this format is all that needs to happen. And so then I'll just save it. And it's saved. Now what we do is the second part, and that is the import file. Going back to Vicinity View briefly, let me just get to that forecast table, and we're going to see the first couple of records were 1200. We're going to see those change in a few minutes. So in forecast, import forecast, we import file, basically is saying it's going to override the values that are currently in Vicinity, the ones that we just exported. So we'll say yes to that. Got to select my file. There's my forecast 1. So I've got my file, and I say import the file, and I say yes, and the forecast is complete. That's really all there is to it. What we can do next is come in and see those forecast records, and you'll see that those numbers, sure enough, have been changed. So we haven't actually made any changes within the application itself. In other words, we haven't changed any forecast records within Vicinity itself, but rather used Excel to bring that forecast records into the system. Anyway, we hope that helps you with your MRP process. If you're not using MRP, you really should consider it. We've got, I think, a very affordable implementation project, and we'd love to include this in your arsenal. If you're currently using MRP and you're using forecasts, you can continue doing what you're doing. Nothing's really changed, but we can, instead of using your spreadsheet, if you want, you could use the template that we've got. Anyway, I hope that helps, and look forward to hearing your feedback.